Hey Emmys, I'm Jasmine Emerald, and today I felt like going on a little rant. If you guys are new here, I create random content about whatever I want, but specifically, I create opinionated conversations about the Vampire Diaries series. I will probably have about 11 or 12 videos up at this point in time. You can check out that playlist, which will be linked in the cards as well as down below in the description box. But today I figured I would rant about something that I think this is probably one of the most annoying things about the Vampire Diaries series, or at least the main thing that I did not like when we got towards the end of the show. Today I'm going to be pretty much talking about what happened with Caroline and Bonnie at the end of the series. Now, specifically, I'm going to be talking about the fact that Stefan killed Bonnie's boyfriend Enzo, okay? At the time, Caroline and Stefan, they were together, even though I didn't really like that whole relationship. I made a whole video about it. But anyway, Stefan killed Enzo, and Bonnie ended up making Stefan human so that, he wouldn't harm Elena, wouldn't kill her. And pretty much, Bonnie was devastated, rightly so. That was her man. Shoot, honestly, throughout the whole course of this show, before Caroline had started talking to Stefan, it seemed like Caroline was actually a decent friend to Bonnie. But I don't know what it is about these Salvatores now. I really don't know what it is, but it seemed like something was in the juice, something was in the sauce. I don't know what it is, but they would just make Caroline and Elena just trip over them and just lose all sense, all logic. And Bonnie would just be ass out. Let's be honest. She would just be ass out. They wouldn't even think about her, wouldn't care about her, wouldn't consider her feelings at freaking all. But Enzo, we loved Enzo because Enzo, even though, I never would have pegged them to be together, they were cute in a mug. I was so happy for my good sis Bonnie when she finally got somebody who treated her with respect, showed her love. They both showed each other love because Enzo had been searching for love, had been wanting love his entire freaking life. It's just like one of them R&B love songs from the 90s or something. Enzo was perfect, and I loved their relationship. Goals, you know what I mean? What got me was after Stefan killed Enzo, they still had the audacity to be like, yeah, Bonnie, you still gotta be the maid of honor in our wedding. Are you I'm not gonna cuss. Are you for real? Are you for real for fake? Like, are you serious right now? Like, dead ass? Because I'm sorry, but that junk really pissed me off. I would have been so freaking okay if Bonnie would have just burnt everybody to the ground. Oh, no lie. I would have been so okay with that situation because it's like time after time throughout this whole series. I don't even know how much time passed from the beginning of the series. I feel like it was maybe 4 to 6 years or something like that. But it's the constant essing on my girl Bonnie. The constant lack of carelessness. The lack of care for my girl Bonnie. Yeah, girl. So I know my man killed your mans, but I still want you to be my bridesmaid, my maid of honor. I still want you to stand there while we get wedding and the killer stand in front of you. The killer of the love of your life stands in front of you. Like, for real, where was the logic in all of this? They really, I know this is a fantasy show, okay? I absolutely get that this is a fantasy show. But in all seriousness, there is no way Bonnie should have been up there. There is no reason Bonnie should have been present at all at that wedding. For any reason. There's no reason she should have been present to be there when that occurred. I really don't understand, and I don't get it. And a part of me feels, as an adult, she grown now. So I would have felt like Bonnie would have potentially got over this people pleaser or whatever this is, being there for everybody, being selfless. I cannot stand it. I cannot stand the whole, oh, it wasn't his fault, it was a mistake, bygones be bygones. It's just like, please. I don't get it. I know Stefan had, his emotions turned off and there was all this stuff going on, but still, I was just baffled at the scenario of the whole situation, because I completely would have just walked away and would have washed my hands of every freaking body, and they just would have been dead in the hell town. They just would have been out there. Mr. Foz would have just been burnt up. They would have been barbecued up, because there is no way. There is no way. And I cannot fathom and comprehend all of this. And again, I know Bonnie is supposed to be the selfless, strong character, but I cannot stand when they make us black women be these strong, selfless characters and we get shat on. Just no. She could have walked away. It is okay to walk away from a problem. She didn't even have to do nothing mean to him. She could have just walked away and been like, you know what, Caroline, I deserve better than this. I'ma head out. It could have been as simple as that, and then everybody could have just died. Catherine would have won. I'm sorry. Good for her. But that's just what it would have been, to be honest. That's really the energy that it would have been at the end of the day. Because I'm telling y'all, it really could not have been me. It could not have been me. And I may need to just rewatch, because I can never make it past, I think it's the 4th or 5th. I can't remember what season it is, but I always restart the series over once I get to the 4th season. I think that's the part where Lena becomes a vampire. I just get so annoyed. I don't even want to watch that part. And again, I'm going to have to go back and just make sure I'm getting my details correct, I guess. But I just could not believe that they really had Bonnie up there at this wedding. And then she had to sacrifice herself, potentially almost killing herself, just to save the whole town again. And I'm so glad they actually let her live, because I would have been pissed if they killed her off. How did y'all feel about that situation? Like, would y'all have stood up there after your man just got killed by the groom and your best friend marrying them? I'm so sorry. Your best friend marrying the guy that murdered your future husband, the love of your life. And you just supposed to stand there, be okay, be happy for them. Caroline is so freaking selfish. I'm just at loss for words, because it just really wasn't, the friendship was not adding up. It wasn't clicking. And again, like I said, I don't know what it was, but the Salvatores would just be making women lose their freaking mind. I really don't get the hype. I don't understand it, especially when they kept doing stuff. Again, I understand, emotions was turned off and stuff, but I don't care. It's the principle. There's no way I should be standing while y'all saying y'all vows in front of the Lord. And you vamps, please, I cannot even. Just throw the whole friendship away, please. But what are y'all thoughts on this? Do y'all think Bonnie should have still been, there to celebrate their love for the wedding after her love of her life was killed by the groom? How would you feel towards Caroline? Would you feel some type of way? Would you still want to be cool with her, considering she's still associating with this man? Would y'all have gave Stefan some slack just because his emotions was turned off? Would you have left town and just let everything be and just live your life and just figure things out for yourself because you want to detach yourself from that? Would you have even realized your worth after these people constantly use you over the course of time? How would you have felt about this situation? Truly, let me know in the comments below, because for me, I would have been gone and I would have just cut ties with Caroline, Stefan, everybody there. I really would have, and I would not have turned back at that point completely, because there's no way y'all get a happy ending and I don't. You know what I mean? And I know that sounds kind of bitter, but I would be bitter. I'm just saying, if we be completely honest, I would be bitter because you, my friend, marrying the murderer of my deceased ex. Well, not ex, but deceased boyfriend. I don't know. The person that actually treated me nicely, kind, for once in my life. The one that actually considered how I felt and actually cared about me, protected me. Let me know in the comments down below. Feel free to watch my other Vampire Diaries videos. Check out the playlist. But I will be seeing you guys soon. I just needed to rant about this because it was on my mind. And I was watching the clip of Enzo dying, but I don't know why I do it to myself. It's something about that scream that Cat Graham let out when she get her psychic or her powers back, whatever, and it's just so powerful, but it hurt me every time. I don't know why I do it to myself. I don't know why I be looking at these sad moments in shows. I just be wanting to cry. Maybe it's my period. I don't know. Too much information, but anyway, check out that Vampire Diaries playlist, and I'll be seeing you guys soon with another video. Also, let me know if there are any other topics you guys want me to talk within the show, and leave them down below. But I'll see you guys soon, so stay blessed, stay positive. Bye.